Welcome to today's class on getting started with C++ programming. In today's class, we'll be looking at how to use a multidimensional array. And to get the clear understanding of this array method, I've prepared a particular slide to better our understanding. So as I mentioned, we'll be looking at multidimensional array. So first, before we talk about multidimensional array, it's important to talk about array itself. So when I pick a lesson, so first we have a single line array, and what that means is that when declaring an array in programming, you should have a particular length for the array. So in my own case here, I have 5 elements in my array. And what it means is that when we say a single line array, it means we have just a row of an array. So here we have one element which is on position 0, another element which is on position 1, another element which is A13 which is on position 2, and A14 which is on position 3, and A15 which is on position 4. So simply this is a single line array because all the element occupies just one row, and even though the column might extend even more than this what we had here, might be more than to any length, but a single array means that they are all in single row. Good. But now when we talk about multiple array, so here we are now combining rows with many columns, many rows with many columns, many rows with many columns. So if you can see in my example here, I have 2 rows combining with 3 columns, 2 rows combining with 3 columns. And here you can see, so we have A11, so this is on position row 1, column 1. This is on row 1, column 2. This is on row 1, column 3. And when you come to A21, it's on row 2, column 1. A22 is on row 2, column 3. A23 is on row 2, column 3. So we have them this way. And final picture of this particular multiple array will look like this. So you can see it here. A11 is in this position. A12 is in this position, A13 is in this position, A21 is in this position, A22 is in this position, and A23 is in the position as well. So this is clear, and you can extend this to any length, whatever you desire to do. This could be 5 by 5, it could be 6 by 5, it could be 5 by 6, just different combination of multiple array. What it means is that you combine single array into different rows, and then you have number of columns as well. So I've done to see the clear picture of this. Let's go to Visual Studio. I'll show you the code I've prepared to play around with this array method. Let's go to Visual Studio. So open Visual Studio. So in Visual Studio here, so first if you look on line 1, the title of my project is Multidimensional Array. So here we have the header files, and in my header files here I included this hash include windows.h. Why I'm doing that is because I want to change colors of my text when I'm debugging the code. So here is just a color handler. So if you are new into this is a simple way to add color to your text. And here I'm setting the console text attribute itself. And here I'm mixing different colors, red and green, to see different color. If I actually want to make it red, then I will take off this green. If I actually want to make it green, I will take off this red. And here I'm using intensity to make it brighter. So This is clear? Good. And here I started defining my array itself. So because I want to have letters, characters, so I'm giving it a declaration of string, a string, which is combination of character. So here I'm giving the name, a name to my array to be names, or if we like, we can, let's say array. Yeah, we can say array. And here also we can change it and say array. Yeah, good, beautiful. So we have this. Now look, so here I declare a 3 by 3 array, and here I have a11, a12, a13 in first row. In the second row, another single array, I have a21, a22, a23. And then in the third row, I have a31, a32, a33. And here I have this as it is. And then to clarify for how many iterations is going to be doing for the row. So I say for row, I declare my for loop for row to be that it will be just within 3. It will start from 0, and then it will make the length of row to be less than at least 3 within that close bracket. And then it will increment from 0 up to 3, which is 0 to 2. So when you count from 0, you have 0, 1, and 2. I'm making it 3. And at the same time, I did same for the column, which is J. So also starting 0, and I limited it to less than 3, and then I increment it from 0 up to 2 as well. So, and I wanted to bring out my output. So here I'll be using this flush just to, yeah, let's say flush, yeah. So here I said bring out my array in both row and column, and then flush them. So when I say flush them, it's going to arrange them properly according to their rows and columns. And then outside the for loop, I started giving space to them. I give space to them, and then I get a new line. And then on this line, I'm using system pause because I want the editor interface to be fixed, so we can see what is actually happening. So if I come here, and this is I'm returning 0 because I started with integer main. So integer is going by this return value. So here, if I'm not returning any value, we see int 0. So if I'm not returning any value, I will put this one to be void. Right? Good. So let's clean up the code. I'm cleaning up the code. So code is cleaned up. Now I will build the code. Yeah, good. And here I can debug. Good. Now is debug, and you can see. So we had one problem here. The problem we had was not giving enough space to our elements. So I will close it and then go back and give space. So here, let's say I give space. Yeah, so everything is fine now. So let's debug again. Now it will be beautiful. It will look really nice. Otherwise, we can give more space. Nice. Now you see. So you have A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. You see, this is pretty simple. And you can as well do something here. If you think that you are not okay with what you have got, I mean, at the same time, you can repeat this also, this method, this place. Just say Control C. I wanted to do something here. So I want here to be, I want to flip it. So I want here to be J, and I want here to be I. And then, yeah, so see out space. And okay, so I will debug and let's see what happens. Let's see actually what happens. So you can play around with the code depending on what you understand, what you want. So you see here is merged because it's after flush, which is not proper. So I will take away this, I will take this away. I will take this away and then debug again. So it should be fine now. Yeah, very good. So in the first case, look what happened here. So was mixing them together. So this is A11, A11, A12. Actually, A12 should be 2 times. So here is bringing them here. A21, A21 is bringing them here. But anyway, maybe it's not so not properly organized. So I will go back and just comment this line and then debug again. So debug, and then it will give us what we already had. Yeah, so this was our target for the class. This is what we actually wanted to achieve. And if you like, in place of all these A11, A12, A13, you can write names. So if I will go back again, if I will say here, this one should be Aisha, this one should be Sumaya, this one should be Amina, this one should be maybe, let's say, Yusuf, this one should be Faisal, this one should be Ahmad. And then if I debug, it will bring out the names in same order as well. Fine. So this is it. It's so easy. So this is the target for today's class, and I wish you the best in your learning. Bye.